So hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to continue the series of Let's Make a Game in Godot. So here you can see we have our basic character ready. I took the speed to 180 so that it will be much faster. And then now we need our character to be a much better look style. So you can see which is just a Godot icon. So I need to create my own character. So for that I'm going to use the aseprite. If you don't have aseprite, don't worry, you can use any art software you want. You can find some free pixel art software. For example, Pixel Roma is a free art software you can use, or you can use multiple different softwares. LibreSprite, many type of software available on the internet. So you can just use that, or you can also use Google Paint, sorry, Microsoft Paint. So you can also use that. I'm going to use aseprite. Okay. So let's create a character for our project. Let's make it something like this, and so we will use it. Okay, and let's go. Okay, and this is our project. You can just go here and let's create a new folder which is called as assets, and let's go on the assets folder and let's save it as our character.png. So I'm going to save it as the png file. You need to select this here, which is png file, and let's save it. So we got our character ready, and once you get the character ready, you can see we have now assets folder, we have our face, and you can see it's very blurry. In order to fix that, you just need to go on the project settings, you need to go on general, you need to go on textures and set the texture to nearest. Once you have set that, you can see our character looks pretty good, and I'm going to remove it. Okay, I think okay, I'm going to remove it for now, and let's go on the sprite 2D node. I'm not going to use the sprite 2D node because we are going to use some animations also. So let's delete this and let's add another node which is called as animated sprite. So let's use animated sprite 2D node. What it does, it basically animate the sprite. So I'm going to use this. And how you can use animated sprite, you can just go on the animation, you need to go on the sprite frames, click on new sprite frames, click on sprite frames again, and you need to select this, select go on and select your face, and you can see we have now everything here, right? And you need to select it as default for now because we don't have any animation for now. So we'll just do it like this, and now we need to set our collision shape properly according to our sprite. So I'm going to set the collision uh, shape like this. You can I want to change it to more of an ellipse shape, so let's transform it something like, or you can also change it as circle. I think ellipse would be much better, so we will just use this. Okay, um, 180 I guess, so let's move it 180. Okay, not 180, 90, and let's do it like this, and okay, make sure it is aligned on the anchor. Perfect. So now the collision shape is perfectly fitted to our shape of the player. Right now let's go on the project settings, and we need to do some settings on the window. And what we will do, we will first change the viewport width and height. You need to click on advanced settings, and you need to do which is window width override, and you can, I want to do it with 1280 by 720, and I want to do it here 640 by 360. Okay, and you need to go on stretch and you need to go on select the viewport. So if you do it and if you run the game, you can see we have now 1280 by 720p of the resolution, and our character is this cute little guy. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is our character for now, and let's go on the physics process and let's do one thing, which is we can make it look at towards our mouse. Okay, how you can do that? You can just get the position of the mouse. So you can just, let's use the mouse direction equals to get global mouse position, and now we will use look at function and we will just set it to mouse direction. And if we run the game again, you can see uh, it's now watching us here, and you can see it's breaking its shape. I think that's because of irregularity of our sprite, which is 22 by 16. So we can just set it also. I want to set it to back to 32 by 32, I guess. So let's save it again, and if I run it again, it will re-import the asset. And let me play the game again, and you can see, okay, it's still, when we rotate it, still giving us very bad sign. Okay, so let's see how we can fix it. Let's go on our project settings, and I think I did some mistake here, which is, I think this should be, um, if I divide it by 2, I will get. Okay, that's good, or that's good as well. If I do canvas items, let me see. um okay, yeah, I think now it's fixed. Now, yeah, now it's fixed. So you need to do the stretch mode to canvas items. Okay, so you can see our character is now, okay, so you can see it's not looking our um, mouse. It's basically in the offset with 90 degrees, right? So what you need to do is you need to move your player by 90 degrees. So let's move our player by 90 degrees. So if we now do it, okay, oh, I forgot. You need to not move your player to 90 degree, but you need to move your animated sprite by 90 degree and the collision shape as well. So in order to fix that, so you can just select this and set this -90. I need to set for our collision shape as well. Let's fix it properly, I guess. And now if I run it, you can see, okay, so let's see you in the next episode. Bye. Please do subscribe. Thanks for watching.